And we hit the home straight for the final time this week on Flo's Sports Fix. It's ticket time. You're on board. You're ready to go? Well, here we go.
All aboard the Sports Express, your ticket to sporting news.
So the talk of the town this morning is the fight between Paul Gallen and Lucas Browne. Now, there were a lot of rumours that were circulating before the fight itself, with rumours that Browne hasn't even been training. He wasn't been, working or preparing himself that hard, was relying on that powerhouse punch to get him through the match. Well, there's rumours, there's calls, there's suspicion that perhaps it was fixed. There's, a lot of talk going down at the moment because he was knocked out in a match that lasted 1 minute and 55 seconds. He was humiliated. Paul Gallen just didn't even give him a chance, just got straight in there and just started knocking him down. And then you can see Browne sort of trying to throw these strange punches that almost looked slow motion compared to Gallen. And watching someone that unprepared for a fight, it really has started that rumour mill circulating heavily that something else was going on behind the scenes in that match. I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. I have absolutely no idea. I'm just the parrot that's repeating the rumours. In NBA news, yesterday, of course, the world shook when George Floyd's murder trial was wrapped up with the police officer being charged with murder, and LeBron James didn't have a lot to say about it. In fact, just a one-word tweet that pretty much wrapped it all up. He managed to capture it all in one word, and that word was accountability. He was backed up by a few other stars of the NBA. Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves said, "Justice and accountability, things I never thought I would see. There's so much work to do, but this is an amazing start working towards the reform this country needs." But again, LeBron James, he did it just with accountability.
And Court, we'll be back with the Sports Express tomorrow morning on the Breaky Flow between 6 and 9. Make sure you listen out for it right here on Flow. Just before we wrap it all up, looking at some birthdays and things that took place on today, the 22nd of April. Joe Angel, the Aussie cricketer, the 198-centimetre tall Hells, as he is known, is WA's leading wicket taker in first-class cricket. In 120 first-class matches for WA, Joe Angel took 480 wickets. In 105 Sheffield Shield Pura Cup games, he took 419 wickets. He is the fourth highest wicket taker in Sheffield Shield Pura Cup history, and in January 2004 made his final appearance at the Wacker Ground. And Joe Angel turning 53 today. Matt Orford, the NRL player, turning 43. In 08, he captained the Manly Warrior to their record-breaking 40-0 premiership win over the Melbourne Storm. From 2001 to 05, he played with the Melbourne Storm and as a season also with the Canberra Raiders in 2011. It was on this day in 1823 that roller skates were patented by RJ Tyres of the UK. The Stawell GIF foot race was run in Stawell, Victoria for the very first time on this day in 1878. It was on this day in 1924 that we introduced, or Australia introduced, 8-ball overs in cricket. Yeah, weren't they fabulous? Melbourne Storm Rugby League Club were found guilty of breaking the salary cap over a period of 5 years on this day in 2010. The team was stripped of its 07 and 09 premierships and minor premierships between 2006 and 2008, fined $500,000 and made to give back $1.1 million in prize money. Well, if you do the wrong thing and you get caught, you've got nothing but to say, but fine, we'll sort it all out. But they shouldn't have done it in the first place. And I don't think they're the only one that are still doing it, but that's another story altogether. Thanks for your company this week on the Sports Fix. We've had lots of fun bringing it to you, some rather interesting conversations. We spoke about local football, local netball. We've had conversations about AFL, also about the Port Adelaide movie. We spoke about the things going on with the Super League in England at the moment. Oh, don't want to really be talking about that, do we? And thankfully, it's some common sense has prevailed there with the Super League in Europe and the soccer and the football. And we've also managed to speak to the Deputy Chef de Mission, Nat Brown. That was a wonderful conversation we had. It was all a good thing, and the Flow Man and the Stat Man having their look at local football and some possible solutions. All sorts of things. Anything that you missed, remember you can go to the podcast, download the podcast to your favourite podcast app, and you can go back and have a listen to what's said. And if you've got something that you would like to say, you think we were wrong, or you want something you want to add and get your sport or get your opinion mentioned, and get in touch with us, do so via our by our Facebook page, or you can send us an email, send it through to news@flowfm.com.au. Enjoy your sport, whatever you're doing this weekend. Please take care and drive nice and safe on our roads too, if it's a long weekend where you are. If not, then just take it easy anyway, just on our roads. Have a wonderful time, wonderful weekend. We'll catch you again soon on the Sports Fix.